Johnny here. Right now I'm in Lamu, an archipelago of islands on the northern Kenyan coast. Lamu developed centuries ago as an important point of business between Arabia and India on one side of the Arabian Sea and Africa on the other. And in those days everything was traded, from spices to slaves, and even religion of course came across. Nowadays most of the tourists like to come down here for a few days relaxation on the beaches after their safaris up in the Masai Mara or Laikipia. But I've decided to start my trip in Lamu Old Town. This is the main square in Lamu Old Town, and if you can see the platform behind me, it's there that the slaves would have been put on sale, a big market. They'd have been bought and sold, put on the ships, the dhows outside in the harbour, and sent off to their new lives in Arabia. The old town is made up of a labyrinth of narrow little alleys. Puts you in mind of maybe old Delhi or Marrakesh souks. Very atmospheric. There are many really nice places to stay in the old town. They kind of have a feel of a Moroccan riad or an Indian haveli. The one I'm staying in is called Lamu House, and you can see it just behind me. Interesting, there are actually only 5 cars on Lamu, belonging to the chief of police and a couple of others. Everyone else gets around on donkeys. Kazingo is situated on the southern coast of Lamu, and that's the way from which the prevailing winds are blowing at the moment. It's October, they're blowing up from the south, quite fierce at times, and they stir up the water, which becomes a bit murky. But come November, almost by a miracle, the winds turn directions and come down from the north. That's the trade winds as they're known. This is a much calmer time. The seas become flat and clear, the dolphins come in, and everything becomes a lot kind of easier. The other thing that's amazing on this side of Lamu when the tide's out is that you've got this beautiful beach that goes all the way along, and amazingly we are the only tourists on it. We have the whole place to ourselves. It's incredible.